Hey everybody, welcome back to Minute on the Mountain. Say good morning, Hannah.
What's up, gang?
She said, "What's up, gang?" Hey, it's not the typical mountain scene. We're down in Florida. We are staying in Clearwater. Actually, we're staying in Seminole. Went to Clearwater Beach yesterday. Today we're in Fort DeSoto State Park. And hopefully we're going to get you some wildlife pictures. We're going to do a kayaking trip here in a couple days. We've got a boat ride to hopefully see some dolphins tonight. But we're walking out on the pier and just going to give you some views of the water, and then we'll see what's coming up next. We're just watching all these bait fish hitting the water, thousands of them.
Yeah.
You did, right?
Yeah.
All right, here's the legend for where everything was.
Prison?
Here's part of the gun battery. Just seems weird because this is pointing back, kind of back to the east over the bay versus out to the ocean, but you can see another cannon off over there. I'm sure that's not the right word for it, but
Whatever they would.
so these are 12-inch Seacoast mortars, 1890. They're made in 1901. All right, now we're up on the top side of the fort, so all the barracks and everything are basically underneath me, built into the sand here. And then if I flip it around, you can see back out into the ocean. I think we're gonna swim a little bit. A little bit of cloud cover today. It's warm and humid. It's the Florida weather I remember as a kid growing up here. And my kids are not used to it, man. Utah is so dry, so they're feeling it. They're sweating more than they've probably ever sweat in their lives. So, but
Jordan, look, you can
all right,
see them
there's
in
our
the water.
sand dollar collection. We got quite the stack. And now when we look down below, we can see where we've dropped off the ones that are still alive.
Oh.
We're gonna put these all back. We're not gonna take any.
Oh, I can feel them. Well, I don't know if it says. Can you get the signs that in it? Yeah, take a picture.
Okay guys, we're gonna wrap this up with the channel shout out and the minute on the mountain. I'm gonna have one more video from our Florida trip. We broke it up into 2 videos. So that was Fort DeSoto State Park, and then some of our time on Clearwater Beach. We did Madeira Beach one day, but the next video is gonna have some stuff from a nature reserve we went to. I'm not gonna remember the name, Boyd Hill, I think, Nature Preserve. And then we did some paddling at Weeki Wachee Springs. So that'll be coming up on the next part of the video. Where we stayed, I grew up about an hour and a half from there. And if you had asked me when I was a kid if I ever would, have a family in northern Utah, growing up in that little town of Florida, no way. So it makes me think of Proverbs 16:9, which says, "A man makes his plans in his heart, but the Lord determines his steps." That's one of the many, many verses for me that I don't believe in determinism. That's a secondary issue. I'm not trying to start any arguments here on the channel, but I do believe man has free will, but his free will is bound by God's sovereignty. And I think that verse is a great example of it. The author of Proverbs is setting up a contradiction. So if God's the one who puts our thoughts in our mind, if he even directs our will, you wouldn't be setting up a contradiction. It would be like, God makes a man determine his plans in his heart, but he determines his steps. It wouldn't make sense. And that's one of multiple passages in scripture that I would use to defend my view. But even though we have free will, our free will can't thwart the plans of God. He's always going to accomplish what he wants to accomplish. And I take great comfort in that. So that's the minute on the mountain, Proverbs 16:9. The channel I want to shout out is Catching Grace 719. He's in Colorado. I'm newer to his channel, but I've really enjoyed some of the videos that he's put out. I'll put a link in the description. Thanks so much for all your support, guys. Appreciate you coming out and watching us. We're at about 1,580 subscribers. We have been for a little while now. Just a reminder, the next giveaway is at 1,600. So if you've been watching the videos but have never subscribed, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. God bless you guys, and we'll see you the next time right on the mountain.